Well, good evening everyone. My name is Elsie Normington and I want to give you a very warm welcome tonight to this singing session. This is a community sing-along singing session tonight which we call Singing for Pleasure, and it's exactly that, where we come along and have pleasure singing all our old favourites from yesteryear. And so tonight we're going to have a lovely time together as you log in. That's for all the members of Singing for Pleasure and also anybody else that wants to join in. You're very, very welcome. And there's our first person up there, Phyllis McRae, and there is Chrissy as well. Good evening, ladies. Lovely to see you all. So we're going to do our wee warm-ups first of all, just to get these vocal cords all oiled up, and then we'll get started with our songs. And there's Norma and Elspeth. Good to see you. So here we go. Tonight we're going to do it to a wee tap dance, so you could be tapping your feet while you're sitting watching. Here we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come on now, do the warm-ups. La 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 la. There we go. That was a quick wee warm-up, wasn't it? But it really is important to warm up your vocal cords before you start singing, because you can actually really strain your voice if you don't. Now, who else have we got here? There's Mary Beaton. Good evening, Mary. And Norman Walker. Good evening, Norman. Nice to see you. Now then, we're going to start off with a great song tonight. And this has been a real favourite with a lot of folks since I've started joining in with everybody. Now, what's happened here? Something's happened to my microphone tonight. There we go. We'll try again and get hooked up. There we go. I don't quite know what's happened to the microphone, but anyway, we'll carry on as normal, won't we? We'll just carry on because the show must go on. It's maybe needing a wee charge up. Maybe that's the problem tonight. But anyway, we're going to start with Keep on the Sunny Side of Life. So that's our first song. Keep on the Sunny Side. Oh, there's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Though you meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side may always find you. Well, there we go. That's a great wee number, isn't it? Now I'm just going to check my microphone here just to make sure that it hasn't gone and popped off. There we go. Oh, I think that's us. There we go. Oh, so we're cooking again, so that's all good. You know, it's great, all the technical stuff, isn't it? It really is, but it's not so good when it kind of goes wrong. However, you've just got to work out why it's gone wrong, isn't that right? So there we go. That was keep on the sunny side of life, and it's so important, you know, when we get a wee bit disappointed and a wee bit downhearted, that we just stay on the sunny side and keep that positive view, because that situation will eventually pass over and we look back and think, why did we get so upset over it? So there you go. Now then, okay, next up is another great favourite, and we oftentimes sing this one in the Singing for Pleasure. We often sing it when we go to nursing homes. It's a really great wee number, I'll Fly Away. So it's number 92 in the books, and this is a song we've been singing for years. It was written way back in 1932, and it was a man who used to be working in his father's cotton fields, and one day he's picking all the cotton and he thought, one day I'm going to fly away. He was probably fed up with the cotton picking. But, you know, he wrote this song, and there you go. Here we are, nearly 90 years on, we're still singing it. So I'll Fly Away. Here we go. Some glad morning when this life is over, home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. Here we go. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have gone, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars is flown, I'll fly away. Here we go. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. Oh, when I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then, oh, I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away. Here we go, last time. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Oh, when I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Well, there you go. That was I'll Fly Away. A real upbeat song, isn't it? And that really lifts your spirits. I'll Fly Away. Now then, okay, there we go. We're going to move on to our next song now. You know, I just want to say thank you to everybody that comes along to the Singing for Pleasure. We've been doing this now for 23 weeks. And that's a long time, 23 weeks. But I'm delighted that lots of people still come along. There's some new people joined: Anne McCready, Helen McLeod and Isabel Normington. Very nice to see you all, folks. And I want to say thank you for coming on the wee show and just enjoying the singing. I appreciate your support very much. And hopefully it's just bringing a wee spring in your step and just enabling you to have a wee sing song, because the government are still not allowing us to sing in groups, and I hope one day that'll soon change. That's what we hope anyway. Now then, we're going to move into our next song now, and we're going to sing Blowing in the Wind. Now, this was a song, it's number, let me see, Blowing in the Wind, number 32, and this was written in 1962 by Bob Dylan. Now, I seem to have lost my connection again. I wonder what's happened here. There we go, I seem to have lost it again. We'll try it this way. Oh, that's better. I'm going to put it in my pocket this time. It's all this technical stuff. Right, so we're going to sing Blowing in the Wind. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? It's a great old classic, isn't it? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Here it goes. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? And how many times must a cannonball fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it's washed into the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to go free? And how many times can a man turn his head pretending he just doesn't see? Here it comes. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. One more time. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Well, there we go. The answer is blowing in the wind, and it kind of feels a wee bit like that with the pandemic, doesn't it? The answer's blowing somewhere in the wind because everything keeps changing every week, and we wonder what's going to be next on the news. But we've got to just keep on, haven't we? We've got to keep right on to the end of the road. Maybe we should sing that one night, keep right on to the end of the road. Now then, okay, it's time for a bit of nonsense now. And let me just pop my book down here just now. And we're going to sing Don't Dilly Dally on the Way, which is a kind of nonsense song. A song written in 1953, music hall song. And then we're going to move right on to Get Me to the Church on Time. So that's I'm Getting Married in the Morning. So it's number 53 and number 93 if you're following on the book. So here we go. Don't dilly dally. Now you need a lot of breath for this, so are you all ready? Here it comes. because it is quite fast, isn't it? But, you know, that's really good for your lungs. Now, I don't know if you had a look at the Merkinch Community Centre YouTube channel or the Facebook page on Monday, but I was actually interviewing some of the singers, and one of the ladies there was Anne McSween, and she was talking about how she had bad asthma, and when she came to join the singing, her asthma actually improved because she was learning to use all her lungs. So there you go. It's very health-giving to sing. It really is very health-giving to sing. Now then, this thing keeps going off and on tonight, and I don't know why that is, but it's something to do with a little, you know, the Bluetooth business. But anyway, we'll carry on because the show must go on. So we're going to sing it again. My Old Man Said Follow the Van, and then right into Get Me to the Church on Time. So let's do it again. Here it comes. Here it goes. My old man said follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way. Off went the cart with the whole packed in it. I walked behind with my old cob linded, but I dillied and dallied and dillied, lost the van and don't know where to roam. Oh, you can't trust the specials like the old time coppers when you can't find your way home. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull on supper, let's have a romper. Back into the church on time. Oh, I gotta be there in the morning. Oh, spruced up and looking in my prime. Girls, come and kiss me, show how you miss me, but get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll up the floor. If I am whistling, whip me out the door. For I'm getting married in the morning. Oh, ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pick up rumpus, but don't play rumpus. Or get me to the church, get me to the church. For Pete's sake, get me to the church on time. Woo! Well, there we go. We like to have a bit of nonsense, don't we? So that was My Old Man Said Follow the Van, followed by Get Me to the Church on Time. So there we go now. Well, the next song we're going to do is, you know, in Singing for Pleasure, turn this off. In Singing for Pleasure, we always have a time in Singing for Pleasure for favourites. Now, I want to remind you all, folks, because there's a lot of Singing for Pleasure members watching. If you want a favourite, just send me a wee text or an email or a WhatsApp and say, Elsie, can we have that one next Tuesday? And I'll be happy to try and do that for you. So this one here that I'm going to sing is a favourite of Chrissy Cummings. Now, Chrissy really likes this song and she quite often asks for it as a favourite. So tonight, Chrissy, I know that you're watching there, so we're going to do My Grandfather's Clock. Now, this is a real old number, an old classic. It was written in 1876. And it's been a great song for brass bands and often the mining colliery bands, that they would often play this tune. And it's a great old number. It's a bit of fun about an old clock. But anyway, it's number 67 if you want to sing along here, My Grandfather's Clock. Here it comes. Now then, just get set up. My grandfather's clock was too tall for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, and it weighed not a penny weight more. stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, tick tock, his life seconds numbering, tick tock, it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. My grandfather said that of those he could harm, not to servants so faithful he found, for it wasted no time and had but one desire, and close of each week to be warned, and it kept in his place, not a frown upon his face, and his hands never hung by his side, but it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. 90 years without stumbling, tick tock, his life seconds numbering, tick tock, it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. It rang an alarm at the dead of the night, an alarm for years had been down, and we knew that his spirit was blooming for flight, his hour of departure had come. So the clock kept the time with a soft muzzle, silently stood by his side, but it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. 90 years without stumbling, tick tock, his life seconds numbering, tick tock, it stopped short, never to go again when the old man died. Well, there we go. So when the old man died, the old clock died too. So Chrissy, I hope you enjoyed that. That was one of your favourites tonight, and I hope you found fun singing along to that song. Well, we're coming near the end of our wee show already, and gosh, it really goes in fast. I seem to say that every week, don't I? But there we go. It goes fast for me, and I hope it goes fast for you, and I hope you get a lot of enjoyment out of these lovely little singing for pleasure sessions, all the old-fashioned favourites, but it's lovely to keep them alive. So we're going to finish tonight with Que Sera Sera, whatever will be will be. It's number 202 in your books, and we're going to sing this. It was written in 1956 and of course made very famous by Doris Day, and she sang it actually in an Alfred Hitchcock movie. But you know, before we sing this, I just want to congratulate someone today, and her name is Kay Mackenzie. Now, Kay has now got 8 great-grandchildren, and this week a new little great-grandchild was born. She's now 3 days old, and her name is Ella Rose. So a wee clap for you and all your family today, Kay. I hope you've had a lovely trip down south as you come back and just look at all the nice photos of the new baby. So congratulations to you and the family. So here we go then. Whatever will be, will be. Right, there we go. We're all set up. When I was just a little girl, I'd ask my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Hey, Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Hey, Sarah. Now then, I just want to remind you on the chorus, what we always do in singing for pleasure is we wave our hands on Que Sera Sera. So I hope you'll be doing that while you're sitting in your living rooms singing Que Sera. When I was just a child in school, I asked my teacher, what should I try? Should I paint pictures? Should I sing songs? This was her wise reply. Que sera, sera. Come on now. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not us to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my lover, what lies ahead? Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my lover has said. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not us to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly, Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not us to see. Que sera, sera. Let's sing it one more time. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not us to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed singing that wee number. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Well, that's Singing for Pleasure over for another night. And I'll be back on Thursday evening for our gospel session. And it's going to be earlier this week. It's going to be at 7 o'clock and not 8 o'clock because I've actually got another commitment on Thursday. So if you regularly watch the Take 20 gospel show, it's 7 o'clock on Thursday. So thanks very much again to everybody for watching. And until we meet again, keep singing. Goodbye, everyone.